The climb that we're going to be looking at in this video is this white V5 on the pretty steeply overhanging section of the bouldering wall. So it starts on a very good jug and moves on to a sequence of pretty decent crimps. From there, in the middle of the climb, you get a couple of pretty good holds, and then the sloper jug and a crimp jug, pretty good. And then you move on to this very interesting giant slopey ledge. And from there, you have to figure out the body position to move on to the crimp and finally to the top of the wall. The first thing to note here is that I start in a crossed hands position, and this is so that I can go with my right hand immediately to the third of these crimps, skipping a few moves at the start and also setting myself up for this nice left heel hook. And this left heel hook is super strong, so the next move is very easy, but without it, it otherwise is quite a powerful move. From here, you move on to a couple of pretty good jugs, and so the climbing is smooth for the next few moves. And note that I'm using the opposite hand and foot pattern to really just flow through this sequence. Now I'm setting up for the move to this big slopey edge. I end up cutting feet here, so I tried a couple of times, a couple different ways to not cut feet, but I wasn't able to find a good toe position for the right foot where you get enough power to go up to the edge and you don't end up cutting once you get there. So I decided the cut is totally fine and I just get the left heel back on as soon as I can. This left heel hook is super strong and acts both as a heel hook and a heel toe cam, so your leg is really locked in there, and that move to the crimp then becomes super easy. Now from here, I'd never been to this point in the climb before, and so I'm trying to figure out, do I want to put my left foot high? And it doesn't work, it seems uncomfortable, so I decide both feet on the sloper at the bottom. And then I'm trying to find a better spot for my hand, but everything seems equally mediocre, and so I just go for the top. All right, now I'm just gonna let the footage of the climb roll one more time. Enjoy watching. Starting with this big move to skip the first couple crimps, I place the strong left heel and then move right into this flowy sequence on the jugs, using alternate hand and foot to get up nice and smooth. I reach the sloper and then set up my left hand on the crimp, preparing to go for the ledge. As I go for the ledge, I cut feet, but then focus on getting the left heel right back on as quickly as possible. This allows me to get the left hand on the crimp and then prepare for the move to the top of the wall. I can't find a better spot for my left foot, nor can I find a better one for my right hand, so I go for the top.